Good afternoon, Hattiesburg. Thanks for joining us for this COVID-19 briefing for Friday, May 14th. We will start with today's numbers. These are system-wide numbers for Forrest General and Merit Health Wesley. Between the two, we have 10 people who are in the hospital right now. That's almost 3 under where we've been for the last 2 weeks. And of those 10, 2 of them are in the ICU. Positive signs continue in terms of hospitalizations and ICU admissions. We continue to see fewer people being admitted to the hospital and the ICU. We hope that trend will continue. Of course, that really depends on our vaccination efforts and getting everyone fully vaccinated. Statewide today, there were 201 new cases reported with 8 new deaths. None of those deaths were in Forrest or Lamar counties. New positive cases today, 6 new cases in Forrest County and 6 in Lamar County. And since this began last year, Forrest County has seen 7,689 new infections. Lamar County has seen 6,236. Our 5-day average continues to stay in the single digits, which is a positive sign for both counties. Forrest County is slightly above Lamar right now. The Inside 14 number, 69 new cases, is the number of people who have received a positive test result in the last 2 weeks. 69 in Forrest County, 45 in Lamar County. And just talking to our providers, a lot of those new positive cases are coming from younger, unvaccinated individuals. And so compared to a week ago, where Forrest County has seen an increase of 15 in terms of people that have received a positive test result. Lamar County has dropped by 5, and so current metro area total stands at 114 potential active cases. Hospitalizations are down by 4, same number of people in the ICU. Our goals continue to be protecting the vulnerable, preventing the overrun of the healthcare system by slowing the spread, and then continuing to prioritize public health while allowing the private sector to operate fully. Just a reminder, tomorrow the mask order, after about a year, that mask order will expire at 5 p.m. on Saturday, May 15th. We will not be renewing it, as we said back in April. When we had renewed it for this last time, if we kept hospitalizations down and active cases down, we would not renew the mask order again. This has allowed both Southern Miss and William Carey to finish their terms and to get through their final commencement ceremonies tomorrow. And so, with that said, even though this mask order is expiring, we ask you to please remain considerate for those who choose to continue wearing a mask. This is obviously a change for a lot of people who have been in the habit of this, and so some may choose to continue wearing them, and that's okay. Some businesses may continue choosing to require them of their customers or their employees, and that's okay too. Bottom line here is just be good, decent people and be kind. We're all getting out of this thing together, and we want to make sure that we stay as one community. So please be considerate of those who continue wearing masks, or those businesses and organizations or churches who continue requiring them. The CDC issued some guidance this week for those who are fully vaccinated. If you are fully vaccinated against COVID-19, you can resume your pre-pandemic activities, and you don't have to wear a mask or socially distance anymore, except as in those areas that are required by state, local, or federal laws, or have guidelines that are given out by the business or the workplace. And so, but the key word there is if you are fully vaccinated. We are still seeing a concerning trend in lower demand for the vaccine, and really want to continue encouraging people, if you have not received your vaccine, to go and do so. Speaking of vaccine numbers, right now in Forrest County, 23% of the population is fully vaccinated at 16,863, with another 3% who have received one of their 2 doses. In Lamar County, that number that is fully vaccinated is at 33%, or 20,924, with another 4% who have received at least 1 dose. Vaccine providers continue to be Lake Terrace Convention Center, though that will change as of June 1st. We'll give that information out next week. Hattiesburg Clinic continues to have their immunization operation, Walmart and Sam's, as well as Winn-Dixie. So lots of opportunities to get vaccines if you choose to go get one. Some city news for you today. This week we closed part of 7th Street in conjunction with the water and sewer project that began a couple of months ago. But this closure is from between Melba and Rawls on West 7th Street. As many people know, water and sewer projects, especially when there's sewer elements involved, take a long time. It can be very messy. But while they're digging the sewer trench and replacing that main line, West 7th Street will remain closed. If you are a resident, you will be able, however, to get to your home. Act of courage today, too, for you. First of all, we want to remember Hattiesburg firefighter Calvin Johnson, who passed away last week. Calvin Johnson was a Hattiesburg High graduate in 1980. He also was a 24-year veteran of the Hattiesburg Fire Department. Always had a smile on his face, always was one of the greatest ambassadors for our fire department and our entire city. And we send our condolences to his mother as well as his brothers and sisters. Also this week marks Police Week, something we celebrate and remember each May in the city of Hattiesburg. As of the anniversary that we remembered just a few days ago, Hattiesburg is no stranger to losing police officers in the line of duty. Since the beginning of the Hattiesburg Police Department, we've lost 6 officers in the line of duty, including, of course, Benjamin J. Dean and LaCory Tate back in 2015. This week reminds us that we should never take those first responders, those people who are putting their lives on the line for us, for granted. And so I hope this week that you have taken an opportunity to say a prayer for our police officers, but also just extend a word of thanks when you see one and continue encouraging them as they seek to protect our city. As we go into the weekend, remember to wash your hands, take care of yourself, wear a mask if you go out in public. Most of all, be kind. Have a great weekend.